Hello ladies and gents, welcome back to another video. GGJ here. Today we're going to be talking about Cassie, map awareness, map positioning, and of course the scout ability. Now I'm going up against bots because it's easier to make a video. Okay, that's all it was. Not that I can't beat other people or anything like that before I start getting flamed, because that's what I'll end up having to be coping with. Bottom line is, it's easy and I can talk through the build. So if we press U, Hunter Killer right now is the way to go. Your weapon shots will hit an additional target within 45 foot, dealing 60% of the damage. Let's take that. And I forgot to ride my sparkly horse. So we got 15 seconds. I've got to rally the troops. Come on, boys. Barrack, Ruckus, Pip, Fernando. Come on. Apparently Fernando might be getting a buff. Buff Nando. Who knows? Maybe. Here we go. So, Canyon Siege Point. We're going to rush to it. I'm just going to show people where you can map positioning and the likes. So a lot of people like to take high ground and also teleport. Even in practice you get lag. Right? Ooh, lag. There you go. So map positioning. Wait for it. So you can activate skate. You only want to activate scout really when you're in a battle. Unless of course you're in scrims and so forth and so on, but Fernando, what are you doing? So not gonna bother with the point just yet. So another way is once you've managed to beat the enemy, got 2 kills or something like that, you can position yourself in high ground here, waiting for scout to be off cooldown. You can activate it. My aim sucks, but whatever. And this, of course, the bots just seem to want to rush to their deaths. Next thing is, now you can take any of these ones. People with broadhead arrows who's struggling with aim like myself, you can take that. 50% lifesteal when scout is activated. Or, again, you can... But at the minute, because, say, if you're going up against a buck, and at the current meta, well, in EU at least, buck is a mainstream. So we're going to take lunge. Go. Oh, poor Cassie. The poor AI, man. There we go. Just trying to level it up as quickly as I can. Die then. There we go. Scout for that extra additional damage. Now, with Hunter Killer, you can still aim at anything and get the double tap, you see? See how that's tapping on everything? There we go. Right, next thing you want to be taking is Flee. I'm just trying to kill these as quickly as I humanly possible. There we go. Try and get through the level as quickly as possible. Also, if the enemy isn't progressing or isn't aggressing you, make sure you're on the point. Unless, of course, your team has asked you to zone out. Not many people in matchmaking do that, but like if you're in a scrim or something like that, this does help immensely. So right now, if you're not doing anything, you're not getting EXP. Yes, you've got EXP over time, but you want to be getting things quicker. There we go. There's knock up into that. Also, you're ranged for a reason. Do not go into the fray. A lot of the time, we see like people such as Bugsy, Skill Cannon, and some of the well-known players be aggressive. They can be aggressive, okay? We're not them. We're not the pros. We're gonna get splattered if we do that in matchmaking. So don't do it. So you've got a nice from here to where the wall is about where you want to be in any sort of engagement. Right. Next thing out, you want intense training. It's a must. More damage, knock up, boom. There we go. It's all about positioning and where you can be and when to activate your skill. Right now, my team are pushing with that, or the bots are. I hit scout. I have no idea why I can actually see that, even though I'm not, like, there. So that makes no sense to me. Knock up. Grok should use Ghost Walk. No, Grok's going to die. Okay, roll from Cassie. I can just hit Cassie and hopefully it bounces off in the right No. No, he doesn't want to do that. There we go. There we go. Now, only if I could do that in games, I'd be well away. Oh, can I get a hexa kill? I'm going to die for it. Yeah, he did it. Ah! And dying to bots because I was greedy. Well, you know, why not, right? So you got to feed him a little bit. Cassie, another thing about Cassie is that she is one of the most dangerous carries in the entire game. She does so much damage and can, with her lunge, backwards, which is what we're doing now, the lunge build. Intense training, you've got movement speed. So when you lunge with this build, like your dodge roll, you have 120% movement speed. So you can get away, you can even escape assassins and so forth. But other places, I'm just going to leave them, they're going to go for the point. So other places is like if you're here and you're pushing it up here and you want to see anybody in sniper slash, hit scout, you see the ring, it'll give you vision across there. So, but yeah, hunter killer, make as much use of it as possible. Also, you want to use your blast shot only when it's viable. Don't do what I do and use it whenever. Right, next up, you've got serrated arrow. If you're ahead and like stupidly ahead and they're far down, you can go in that bleed enemies for 300 damage over 4 seconds. That's only with blast shot though. So when they're grouped up, you hit blast shot and then they've got an extra bleed. Weapon shots deal bonus damage equal to 4% of your target's maximum health. Big game. So say you're behind and you want to do a little bit more damage and so forth like that. Double tap, right? Weapon. You have 40% chance to strike your target twice. That is the current build. Now, of course, some builds vary from region and so forth, and other people will say, nah, you know, it's not that, it's not this, and so forth, which is fine. Hope, come on, kill that so I can get into an engagement. There we go. So we're going to go for, there we go. Wow, that didn't actually hit. That's disappointing. Who is he? Right, they're all up there. Dodge out. They're going to be dropping through snipers, which is kind of weird for bots to do that, but okay. I'm game. Rude. Where are you? 1, 2. Have I got enough to get out of this? Hi, Ruckus. No? Okay. There we go. Mount up. And of course you start regenerating after you get out. Now, we want to... There we go. My aim is... You have to sort of judge it. And quite frankly, my aim just really isn't that good. Probably why I play Eevee, because I don't need to worry about it. Right, there we go. There we go. Knock it. Where did she go? Oh, she... I need some health. There we go. And they can sit on the point. Right, let's have a look at the map. So here, when you're setting up, you've took the first gate, you want to come back, you want to hold it. Activate scout, and you'll be given map positioning. But again, there is so many different builds you can take, Cassie. Most of them are viable. If you're behind, you can go into a slow build as well. But to be quite honest with you, everybody seems to... Where are you going? They just don't seem to like it, and yeah. I've got a habit of pressing tab. I'm so sorry. And it's also a matter of judging it. Another good thing about Cassie is that she's got that right. Oh, I missed the blast shot blast. No pun intended. There we go. And then there's intense training in act, and of course you can fire up there. Blast shot. There we go. Doink, 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 doink. See how Grok's chain lightning bounces off? So frustratingly annoying. And oh, Kentucky. Well, yeah. Right now, because intense training. So also, when you're behind, you want to say you've lost a siege and the siege is coming. Cassie, if it's late game, Cassie is the one that needs to be on the siege engine, because intense training, as long as that card is up, you're going to just keep hitting and keep doing as much damage as possible, and it's just going to stack, and of course you're going to do so much damage. Now, This is a short video. Of course, people are going to disagree with me, but at the same time, most of what I've said is viable, and please, please, please do try it out. So, of course, just to go over it one more time, Hunter Killer weapon. Your weapon shots will hit an additional target within 45 feet for 60% of the damage. Dodge roll, which is lunge, increase distance by 100%. Flee, dodge roll, increase your movement speed by 120% for 3 seconds after rolling. Intense training. Successful hits grant 15% attack speed. Stacking 5 times, stacks are lost on missed shots. So, if you're crap like me, there is other builds, but if you've got a decent aim, by all means, please do it. And of course, intense training onto sieges, onto gates and stuff is incredible. And of course, you can do just monumental damage. The best way to do it is like if you've got a grok or a pip, and you remember they're stationary targets. If they've got a totem down, if they've got a turret down, remember those things are stationary. You can shoot at that and it's going to ricochet, hit them for 60% of the damage. Next up, I took a double tap, which is a weapon card. You have a 40% chance to strike your target twice. Now doing that with Hunter Killer, ba-boom, 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 tap, 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 tap. So hopefully you get the idea of that. And of course, my damage in a troll game at 10 minutes for 103k. There is so much more. But of course, guys, you can check out all the builds on Paladin's Guru, and of course, Paladin's Top Decks, and of course, Paladin's World as well. So check out all them sites. All the descriptions will be below. And of course, guys, thank you ever so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and I really hope that it does help you. And last but not least, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It does help monumentally. And of course, leave a like and a comment. Thanks, guys. I'll see you in the next video.